Hey there, Ninja, and hey everyone, Ardent Shadow here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Previously, I kind of did a crash course to finish all of Escoffier's character story, because I have this to worry about now. But speaking of Escoffier, for anyone who didn't see it, yeah, I got her now. Okay, just making sure the the stream is going. Let's chock her full of experience. The only thing I can say that I'm not a fan of is the fact that she has no grumpy in her idle animations. But she has a lot of grumpy in her character story. Like, why would you do this? Well, I guess that just means Citlali is the Tsundere Queen for now.
My senses are sharper. It feels like the fragrance, color, and texture of food are much more defined. Perfect! This should help me cook with even more precision.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, well, I'll get back to you in a bit.
It seems my eyes are getting sharper and my arms, stronger for swinging my hammer. Hold on, let me try hammering something. You should stand back.
Yep, stand back while she unleashes this sick beat. Okay, well. Let's see, was there anyone else? Oh yes, you do. Okay, I'll take that. Let me go back to Escoffier. Take that. Oh right, and Aoife's here too, I guess. I still don't know how to build him yet, so I haven't. I did at least see about building Escoffier, at least based on, like, well, one video that I saw. This is a Favonius Lance, Golden Troop, and yeah, I haven't really put too much into her talents yet because I can't. Well, that's nice. Well, I guess I can technically wait for tomorrow. Not the end of the world. Although... let me see... Oh. Yeah, apparently this is also a good weapon for her. I guess if I really want to, I can just give this to her. Yeah, have the freaky eyeball just looking around. But, okay. No, Navia, don't be inappropriate. An overnight fantasy land. So are you saying that we're going on vacation to Disneyland? Okay, no. What did I say about being inappropriate, Navia? Okay. So it was in Fontaine. Because, yeah, for the longest time I was here avoiding Mondstadt, Natlan, and Fontaine. Because I'm here like, I don't know what's gonna trigger. Obviously Mondstadt for the Archon quest, and then I'm here like, okay, what about this event? Okay. Oh, up here it is. And if there's any noise in the background, well, that's because the air conditioning does not work right now, and I need this fan, otherwise I am going to overheat. Hey there, Dino. You missed me showing off the cute, not grumpy chef girl. And, yeah, Aoife's here too, I guess.
Huh?
Okay, let us begin.
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird?
Are you gonna let me read it? Or are you gonna read it for me?
We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down.
Yeah, she buffs Ayaka, Risley, and a few other characters that I know about. So you could technically... Oh. But apparently Skirk isn't all that good anymore. In fact, people are saying that it's a trap for dinner.
Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kaniche?
Oh my god, the shippers are gonna go crazy. Well, actually, no, like... Yeah, like, seriously, look up Ride and Shotgun, her channel, or their channel, because it's a robot. Was talking about how Skirk is a trap for dinner. Anyway, where was I? Right. I don't see, like... I don't see a lot of, like... You know, like... guy-girl couple shippings these days, so... I guess I'm not gonna see what... I'm not gonna see any people shipping these two together. Maybe, but I mean, they were kind of right with the Escoffier. And a few other things. Like how we were going back to Mondstadt for the Archon quest.
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Coming soon to Crunchyroll. Oh, right. Charlotte is still mute.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it.
Got it.
Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
What the fuck? You're saying Novalet got stabbed? Pfft, jeez. Yeah, I don't know too many things that can top Novalet getting stabbed. Someone shanked him in the streets.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neverlet was stabbed and gravely wounded?
Yes, apparently.
No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Surely not. If it is, we're all toast. Aha, here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what they say. All toasters toast toast. It's ironic that she says that and we can't hear her voice. Which probably means we can't hear Lumine's voice either. And of course that means we can still hear Pimen's voice. Oh, so you were just talking about us. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to kill you both. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna get that reference. Especially since I'm trying to make that mod go away. Yeah, like for real. I wish people would just forget about that mod, but oh well. Well, you know what they say, loose lips sink ships. And I don't think this ship is going to be going anywhere. Unless I start seeing some fan art of these two together, then yeah, I don't see it going anywhere. I know there's fan art of Charlotte with Kirara, but, well... it was a team effort. Thank you very much. It's okay, my eyes forgive you. Well, the only reason I'm here is because the game told me that there's an event. And no, it's like I said, Charlotte is still mute. Because Miss Aoki Tuttle is part of the strike, or voluntary work refusal. I'm sorry, I forgot her first name. I just remember her middle name is Aoki, and her last name is Tuttle, and that she is apparently Asian American descent.
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Meanwhile, we have Jacob Takanashi here. What a pleasant surprise!
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock.
Paimon, go get recasted.
What the heck was all that about a story of meat restaurant and the eunuchs getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Okay. Oh, those wacky tabloids.
Trading tabloid headlines?
Why would you do that?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories.
Fake news.
Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
Yeah, because why would someone shank Novelette in the streets? Why? What did he see? I mean, that's pretty much what tabloids do, and what they have been doing. My eyes are not happy about this. My eyes are angry.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Which isn't, like, 1% is not very feasible for a humid day.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Well, I was gonna say for Skirk, but I don't know now. And plus, Mawika's gonna be coming back eventually, so there's that. Like, if she's seriously gonna be coming back in 5.7, like, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
I have no idea. And I know people are also waiting on a Citlali rerun, but... well... she's a cryo character, and we all know what happens to cryo characters. Oh right, I also forgot to say, legs. We had a nice camera angle of Charlotte's legs. Because why not?
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
So does that mean Novelette really did get shanked in the streets?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins.
Yeah, sorry, the fan is going in the background because I'm trying to stay cold. Because it is seriously stupid hot in this room. But yes, Charlotte's legs.
But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no Saurians were harmed in the process.
No Saurians were harmed in the making of this picture. My eyes are pleased to hear this. Yeah, at least wintertime, I would be able to combat that. Wait, you're telling me there's another judge in this place? Then why haven't I heard of this? This is the first I've ever heard of it. Yeah, they literally make it seem like Novelette is the only judge in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kinich.
Hugh, it was all a misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. That's where you're wrong, Lumine. It's the end of the world, Sale! Yeah, exactly, like... you can put more layers on in the cold, but when it's hot... Like, literally, like, what do you even do for that?
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I know Ninja and I were talking about, like, why they don't have people in Fontaine speaking in French accents. It's like, well, you try that for who knows how long. And that's why in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Vento Odoreo, they used the Italian very sparingly, even though everyone's Italian in that story. Because, yeah, I forgot who it was. But someone even said, like, yeah, they tried to make it work, but they couldn't, so they just saved the Italian for, like, whenever it called for it on the script.
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kinich the speechless! Kinich the tongue-tied! Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again? You couldn't live with your own failure. And look where it brought you. Back to me. But seriously, Lumine can't talk. Did you already forget? Sounds like I'm not allowed to refuse. Paimon, seriously, go get fucking recasted. Don't look at me like that, you smug little... Okay, anyway. Did I mention that I sort of have started, like, liking Paimon a lot less? And that's saying something because, like, Fontaine was where I really started to not like her so much.
Charlotte never stops, does she?
Yeah, in fact, Ninja's streams of him and Fontaine are reminding me, like, why I started hating Paimon so much in Fontaine. Like, she was already getting on my nerves by the time we made it to Sumeru, but Fontaine was like, Oh my fucking god, shut up. If I have to hear more about Ace Detective Paimon is at it again, then I'm going to take those fake glasses and shove them down your gullet. And then I'm going to put you in a box, floating down the river. Like, I mean, I was kind of neutral with Paimon, but yeah, like, I do not like her. But then again, like, apparently she sounds a lot more cute in, like, the Japanese. Like, the Asian-speaking countries, like, she sounds a lot better, whereas... And I kid you not, someone over in one of those forums compared the English voice of Paimon to a rat being grilled alive. I'm serious. Anyhow.
Anyway, I just have to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Paimon, seriously, did you already forget what or who a howl is? Like, too many H sounds.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Oh, that thing.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean... Why are you so surprised? You're acting like a howl can't leave Natlan.
What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Well, unfortunately, like, I don't know what they would replace her with. Because, unfortunately, Paimon is baked into this game's DNA a little too deeply. Oh my... Well, admittedly, that would be a lot more entertaining. Let's see. Maybe he's not acclimating very well to Fontaine.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Paimon, go get recasted.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine.
Does it have to do with the thing about, like, having an unidentified floating object?
Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
It is. Oh, I get it now. And I'm sure Paimon gets it even better because you almost got us freaking arrested.
Paimon sure does.
Yeah, don't be proud of that.
Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kanichi holds onto a how's tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here.
Okay, are we gonna have, like, a follow-up to the... excuse me, the Musket and Roses event? Although, obviously, Ayaka and Chevreuse are not here.
I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out.
And I guess that does explain why Farina's there in the, like, character splash art menu thing.
It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
Sure, seeing how angry always makes my day. Her eyes love seeing people in pain. You see, this is why she's a war criminal. and why she's conquered at least 5 nations. Sure, always up for a bit of fun.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
Oh yeah, I do kind of remember that. An overnight Fantasyland. I mean Fantasyland. We're about to live in the Fantasyland. Between you and me, I'm actually not a fan of flan. I know. My ancestors would be ashamed of me. Okay. Huh. I don't remember this place. Well, I know, but... Well... It's kind of like I've told people, like, the reason why, like, I like ketchup, but I don't like tomato, like... Or beans. It's the texture in my mouth. It just makes me feel like... Like, I don't know, like... But then, like, according to the doctor that diagnosed me, it could be related to my autism, so... Like a sensory kind of issue, quote-unquote.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Okay.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
I like Jell-O. Although, I haven't had Jell-O in years, actually. So who knows? Oh my god. Yeah, I have not had Jell-O in freaking years. Jeez. I kind of miss that now. And okay, so that's why I'm not familiar with this place, because it was an empty beach. I'm like, yeah, why don't I recognize this place? Like, because it wasn't there before. Huh. I don't know, then.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House.
Okay, yeah, that's what I remember it looking like.
There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
I think that lady's suspicious. Either that or the camera's just closing in on her for no reason. I mean, it's almost like, hey people at home, remember this lady because she's going to be important later.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Okay, that was... Okay, never mind. Hello there. Oh, when you were 13, geez, like... Well, it was at least a few years. Like... No, actually, I don't even know, like... I want to say I thought that I was eating Jell-O when I had my wisdom teeth removed, but I legit can't remember.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
What are you talking about? You got carried away over there. Yeah, that animation was crazy. There's something oddly familiar about the way you talk. Who are you again? The way that you walk. It's just the way that you talk, like it ain't no thing. And then the morning comes.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one.
I do remember you. In fact, Ninja actually got to meet her when she was, you know, freaking out and then bowing before Charlotte, and then, you know, the shake, 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 shake your head off, shake your head off. Good to see you again. The prototype lens has come in handy, by the way. I haven't used it in a long while. been keeping yourself busy with some proper work lately? Instead of believing a bunch of tabloid stuff?
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Of course! And really?
Fantasyland?
Yes, Paimon, now shut up and go sit in the box. I almost forgot about her, but then, well, a lot of these NPCs have the same clothes and the same faces and whatever, so it just gets confusing. And not to mention the fact that they got rid of Lapine Pauline's voice when you had that cutscene. Meanwhile, like, I had the voices, but it's been forever.
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams.
Really?
I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here.
Extra thick!
As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Okay. And then what?
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Yup. But a magic samurai warrior wielding a foolish sword stepped forward to oppose me.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too.
Well, prepare to go broke again.
Huh? You've got to be kidding.
She clearly did not learn her lesson.
Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
Her face. She's here like, what the hell is that little thing right next to him?
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
What's a gizmoid?
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Can someone tell me what a gizmoid is?
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant?
Well...
You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Oh boy, we're gonna have millions of a house everywhere.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be!
I'm not sure about the shifty eyes she's giving us.
And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am the Hula-How, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
Even older than Lumine?
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Well, tall, blonde, and gorgeous is back.
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Oh my god, she was almost about to do the animation where she does inappropriate things. And yes, Paimon should not talk. Because it's like... like, you're the biggest idiot out of all of them. Also, yes, enjoy it. Enjoy this tall, blonde, gorgeous woman.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon, how have you been lately?
Ah, my trusty partner. Very well, thanks. Even better now that you're here.
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
General Kenobi! You are a bold one.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
Useless!
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He has a point there.
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Put her there.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners.
You made Navia sad. You didn't put her there.
Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Ahau's totally being treated like a little cuddly pet. Even though he looks about as cuddly as a cactus. Like, no, really, like, imagine trying to cuddle up with an 8-bit little lizard thing. Don't you think that would hurt?
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Navia's here like, please help me.
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially now that we're being reacquainted with her. I see that very well.
I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in.
Okay, my eyes are listening.
In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
I know, like, I even forgot about her until I saw her in your stream. Also, does that mean this is technically like a Comic-Con?
Huh? Cheval Moran?
What about Chevros?
That's right, the one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran!
Superintendent Chalmers?
After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend.
Really? Hey, wait a minute, is that a Scoffy in the background? I can't tell because she's all blurry, but it looks like her.
Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal. A win-win arrangement.
Well, Seymour, I've made it, despite your directions. Ah, Superintendent Chalmers. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable luncheon. Nah.
It's been a while while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas.
Sensible ideas. Well...
By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
I already forgot what she was doing before.
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions.
Well, I guess either she was working as a photographer, a reporter for the Steambird, or something else.
Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event.
Okay, so I guess that means she was something else. An engineer being something else.
As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, Traveler, are you at all interested in taking part?
That's why I'm here.
It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
You hear that, Paimon? That means I can get some more money. So you can buy some more food and make yourself fat while I don't get anything. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'll think about it.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
No.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake.
No, don't encourage her.
Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef Miss Escoffier to run our theme restaurant.
It's fucking raw!
Look over there!
Okay, that answers my question.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
You see, she sounded British, but then it slowly devolved into American. That's my only complaint about her, otherwise she's perfect. Okay, no, I take it back. There's two complaints I have. Number one is how she goes from British to American, and number two, there is no grumpy in her idle animations. Oh, what did you say there? Yeah, I know. And I mean, I saw her there before, so it's like it's not a total surprise. It's like, huh? She was there the whole time.
She seems a bit busy right now.
What are you?
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a Hal go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
It's fucking raw! I can still hear the chickens clucking!
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Is it your eyebrows? Because your eyebrows require some attention, and... Why does Navia look like she's all like, listen here, you little shit. If you approach me like that again with those eyebrows one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to shave them off.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing. If only you were actually in the game more. I hate that they don't have these characters, like, roaming around unless they're programmed to be there or whatever. Okay, now what? Talk to Navia. Okay. The joke's on you. I am Navia. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. What are we going to do? Okay, well.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary.
Yes, because it's fucking raw!
The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Oh my god! The prophecy's coming true! The prophecy's being fulfilled! Yeah, excuse me, did I leave my gun at the restaurant? I was just coming back here because I was looking for my gun! Oh my... So you're saying there are people that do that? I'm enjoying this more than I should be. Okay. I'm good.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
I wonder how they're gonna act, because technically we have met her already.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
Yes. Because where do you think I got that joke from? This did happen in real life. There was a guy who was literally like, oh yeah, I left my gun at the restaurant. I don't really remember the actual like story all that well, but yeah, apparently, like, yeah, he was there like, oh yeah, I left my gun at the restaurant. And yeah, I do love her design. She's a blonde French girl maid. Need I say more? It would only... Well, okay, well, actually, no, I take it back. Well, what would really be the cherry on top would be if they either stuck with the British accent and, like, fully went on with the Gordon Ramsay thing, or they gave her a French accent.
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Okay.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box.
Oh my god, a burglar.
It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Kenichi, are they seriously using guns over there now?
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
Dirty foreigners.
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there.
Yeah, that's very elaborate. It's more than just, oops, I accidentally left my gun at the restaurant.
But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities.
Good call.
I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice.
Wow.
Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedin stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Lumine's there like, really, Paimon? You're only realizing this now? Like, seriously, where have you been?
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
It was purple.
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
Man, I love, like, now we're just talking about guns.
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
Oh.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts? Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun.
Okay, so then how did you know it was a gun?
Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
Okay. My eyes are curious.
Something like this.
That's a cannon. That's almost like Mega Man's arm cannon.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing.
Well, hey, at least you have something else you can do.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing?
Your drawing has offended him.
I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Wait, did you actually shoot this thing?
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
Do I need to leave you alone with the drawing, Kanich? Do you need some private time with the drawing? I'm not judging. I just want to make sure, because if you do want to have some private time, I can leave you alone. And then you could admire it all you want. Do it! Do it! Thanks a lot, Lapine Pauline. Can't wait for the event to get started.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
And thank you, the player.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Literally, they haven't. Ever since they got here, they haven't done anything except talk to Navi and talk to you.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too.
Well, technically, those two chefs there aren't doing anything except standing around. Escoffier is still in the kitchen doing all the stuff, shouting about how it's fucking raw, and yeah. So you're you're fine technically, but okay.
But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
My eyes are happy to see you. And seriously, she looks so cute when she waves. Lumine does a lot of cute things. Except talk with her cute voice. It seems like Kanichi has something to say. Let's go find a quiet spot. Oh, he does want to be alone with the drawing. But then why are you bringing me along? Look at those eyes.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
It looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins.
Oh great, don't let Ahau hear that.
Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun.
Okay, so I was right, it is a cannon.
Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks.
Okay, well, yeah, if they were smuggling things in from Natlan, then, well...
Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
I think I'll join you. My eyes are ready to help.
Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
Well, yeah, I do need to talk to Navia, apparently. I'm sorry.
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Okay, that's all she says. Empty head! I wonder. So I saw this video that says that if you stare long enough at Escoffier, she starts to blush. However, they didn't specify if it's like, does it have to be the NPC Escoffier, or like Escoffier in your teapot, or the Escoffier that you own, and well, for anyone who wants to know, these are what the bottom of her shoes look like. This looks weird. Grumpy. Although, this is kind of a bad angle, though, not gonna lie. Like, I can't even
I've read
tell.
almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
Yeah, like, well, okay, it's not that so much, but... How long do I have to keep staring at her? Or am I even doing this right? And, well, the people who love Seat Lolly's feet are going to be eating good right now, as weird as that sounds. What if I bring out my Escoffier? Grumpy.
Let's go stretch our legs while the flavors are mingling.
Grumpy and grumpy. Okay. Here, go talk to yourself. Okay, let's see. It's like, there, now we have two of them again. Oh wait, is she doing it? Maybe it does have to be the NPC version of her, because my Escoffier, I mean, she's gonna be doing her idle animations a lot, so she's not exactly gonna be holding still. Or who knows, maybe it might be easier to have her in the teapot and then do it that way. And even then, like, in the video, like, you can kind of see, like, the red tinge in her cheeks. But otherwise... Oh! Oh my gosh, she's doing it!
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the
Oh no, I
flavors in the
ruined
dish.
it.
To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon.
You could
Practice
barely
makes
see
perfect.
it. Like, you just see those little red lines underneath her eyes, and like a tiny little red tinge in her cheeks, and yeah, that's like the video. Because I was even here, like, I had to really, like, kind of pause it and be like, is it? Like, kind of, sort of. Okay, yeah, there she goes. Okay, it's for like a split second, but she does blush when you stare at her long enough. Okay, well, I guess I've had my fun. Hello, fellow blonde, gorgeous French woman.
Traveler, it's you!
Yup, it's me.
Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Well, yes, but I have to go to the Palais Memoria to check out a gun. Let's do this. Let me get a few other things in order first. What if I say let's do this?
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland.
I just totally stood up Kaniche. I'm sorry.
As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths.
You would still need people to run the event booths.
We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Ooh, strategy guides. That's kind of a dying art.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated.
Yes, for you.
We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
Did you seriously forget about the time we were running that potion shop back in Mondstadt? Not every big boss went to business school, you know. Okay, Momoko. We've done plenty of big business ourselves. Clearly you just don't remember.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures.
Yes, like we shaped the wine industry in Mondstadt. Kind of.
Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
And Action!
As you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction.
Oh, great. Is this gonna be like the frickin' thing from Star Rail that I didn't finish, technically?
The Spin has only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously.
Oh my god, it almost looks like it is.
That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period.
You mean like Crush Crush?
Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish.
Oh great. I have to face Crush Crush again. Sort of.
So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora.
Yup. So basically, the limited time slots or time blocks, if we're talking in Crush Crush terms.
Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key.
Children's card games.
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
Sounds right up my alley. Wow, guess we'll learn on the job.
Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out.
Okay. That makes sense.
If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble.
Okay.
And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake.
What's this funny-looking thing? No, Johnny, don't do it!
To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Yeah, hopefully these walkthroughs are actually completed. That's one of the reasons why I still haven't gone back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't know if that walkthrough is finished yet. I see. You want me to be your test player. I get it. You want me to set the benchmark.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe.
I'm in danger.
I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Okay.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
And being sexy as hell. And happy.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us.
In fact, yeah, I've heard some debates on, like, who is the more sexier Geo? Like, I guess main... I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but there's no other way I can say it, but, like, which is the sexier Geo mommy? Her or Ningguang? Like, there are people who have been debating that.
Alright then. Let's start with Eclectic Escapades and put our first guide together.
Yeah, I really hate myself for saying that, but There is no other way I can say it. Because I don't know how else to say it. Escoffier. Hello, twin. Unlock. Okay. Formulate a standard strategy. Okay. Oh, great. Collect the number of adventure coins and reach the destination. Beware of some traps in the stage that will decrease challenge time if touched. Special skills can create acceleration rings. Okay. There are diving or gliding. Really? Not only can you speed up using these skills, but you can also use them to dodge obstacles or break through terrain. Oh, great. Super Escoffier Galaxy. I mean, it seems okay so far. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, not the end of the world. Okay, do I just... Okay, I literally just run to the finish line. Okay, yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. The challenge format is super easy to get into. It kind of was. And it ties in perfectly with the film theme. I don't know about that, but okay.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
What is the film that it's based on?
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions.
Lumine's eyes are very happy.
Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
Yes.
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters.
Like Spaceballs the lunchbox, Spaceballs the beach towel, Spaceballs the doll. May the Schwartz be with you. Adorable.
Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round, bouncy cuteness.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them.
Yeah, well, obviously, as you can see, I still quote the movie. And also, oh my god, it literally is, like, they're selling out. They're using her image to make all this stuff.
These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
When is the next convention? Now that you mention it, I kind of want one too. Shouldn't Farina be getting a sizable cut? You know, because licensing fees.
Don't worry. As Surintendant Cheval Moran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue.
Okay, well that's definitely a lot better for a humid day.
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Cheval Moran's adorable image.
Adorable.
The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Cheval Moran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Okay. I guess you can't argue with that.
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Lumine's eyes are very happy about that.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Cheval Moran film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process.
Then who will?
There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance.
And Escoffier is still judging you.
Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes. I'll make an awesome boss. Because I don't even have to say a single word. My eyes will do all the talking. You know, if you don't do all the talking for me first.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you.
Probably one of the very few times I agree with you. Yeah, you can't expect everyone to be like you, obviously, because everyone's different.
Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
What happens if I just approve everybody? Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for some sailors. Do you happen to know where I can find any sailors about? I hear they're awfully big, with a large amount of tattoos. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, it looked like she tripped there a little bit. Oh, she's over here now.
We've gone over budget in quite a few areas. But, whatever. The results are what counts.
Yeah, Navia's not going to be happy about that.
When reviewing resumes, pay attention to each applicant's area of expertise.
Okay, well, I guess... Yeah, it is. And we haven't even gone to help Kaniche with the gun. Okay, let's see. Recruitable staff list will be... okay. Oh, alright. I'll see that in a bit. So let's see. Unlock the corresponding facility. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's not gonna let me read it, so... okay. Oh, there she is.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job. I'll be monitoring their attendance closely. My eyes will not let a single thing go by unwatched.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do.
That's because Navia is like the kind of boss who's also like your best friend. Lumine is like your boss who is literally your boss. Oh, okay. So that's what you sent me. Okay. I guess we can look at that in more detail later on.
In any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here, like, I'll look it over a little bit more. Because, well, I mean, I can kind of maybe see where it might look a little off, but otherwise, like, not much I can really do about it right now. Especially considering it's late for the both of us. Oh no, oh, I was like, oh no, she's gone! Okay, so she's here now. End the current operation cycle. Oh, I can talk to you. You look very sad. And Escoffier hasn't even yelled at you yet. My eyes just want to wish you a happy day. Take care of your mental well-being and enjoy your work. I get the impression I intimidate you. Is it my eyes? It's my eyes, isn't it? Well, let me tell you about my eyes for a moment. Okay, well, anyway. Not really. Oh, jeez, this is like... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Aw. Yeah, it's only a temporary job. Okay, so...
Well, this cycle of operation sure got us off to a good start. On to the next one.
Okay, I think this is actually a lot closer to the potion shop.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start.
Okay, well, before Navia started talking, I was going to say, it's a little similar to the potion shop event, where, like, you had these cycles and certain things you needed to complete. So, okay.
Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier.
It's fucking raw!
She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
Paimon, go to sleep. My eyes demand you go to sleep. Hello, twin.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop,
lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals.
What about the sailors?
Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey there, Escoffier.
Okay, do you remember us?
Oh, my employers are here.
You don't remember me, do you? After everything we went through last week. How could you?
The president of the Spina di Rasula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
Yeah, I mean, I guess having a war criminal running an amusement park... Yeah, I guess that does sound a little far-fetched now, doesn't it?
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Hopefully Savannah's doing a lot better.
Let's get back to business.
To defeat the Huns? Okay, no.
I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Theme dish? Hired goons?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park.
You mean like Natsuki's cupcakes?
But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Oh man, that look she's giving. I don't know what it is, but this look is doing something to me. Like... psh. Okay, yeah, I guess... She definitely falls into... With that kind of look she's giving me, she definitely falls into that Geo woman. I'm not gonna say it again. That category. Like, seriously, imagine. But anyway, I'm sorry. It's just like this is the first time I have ever seen her do this.
Then Paimon come every single day.
Oh my god. Okay, then. Do you have annual passes? I'd find a way to live here. Of course I'll be back. If you didn't close, I'd never leave.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public.
Okay, we're not gonna get an answer to that question. Okay, well, like I said, well, I guess we can look at it like more detail, like when we're actually doing the meeting thing, whatever.
Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish.
Okay. Then how do you know what you're ordering? Oh, that's a gimmick. You don't know what you're ordering.
So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish.
Okay, well, I guess it won't be... Well, I don't know if it'll be a chef surprise or just a regular theme dish for, like, oh, this week we have this special. And then next week we have this other special. I'm just here thinking, like, yeah, imagine the chef surprise dish. It's like, you have no idea what the hell it is. So you order it, and, like, yeah, you don't know what you're getting. And the best part is, the next time you go, it's not the same thing again. It's going to be something different every single time you go.
Now then, give me your hand.
Oh, wow. You're definitely being very forward. We're already hand-holding. Let's see. My hand? I had no idea inspiration could be physically transferred.
A warm and energetic feel.
Okay.
Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin.
I am not sure how to respond to this.
A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength.
Okay, so you're a palm reader?
Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
Alright. Confirm dish. Well, I don't have any other choice here, so...
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy.
My god, you're greasy. Also, the ribs! So... well...
The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste. Perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day.
Yeah, just making sure the stream's still going, but anyway. So basically, it keeps you going and going.
But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
Really? What makes you say that?
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly.
I'll have the ribs. Prime.
As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here?
Okay.
Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Okay. Can't argue with that.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
And then they would probably go back for more food.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
Okay.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier!
I was gonna say, Paimon, stop acting like we've never met her before, but I don't know anymore. And, okay, yeah, Navia's not looking all sexy there.
Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly.
Okay, so that's another thing we're gonna have to be doing, I guess.
The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
I know, yeah, so that's why I'm just kind of here like... Yeah, in both cases, it's almost like you're meeting her for the first time, which is not possible. And we haven't seen it yet, but spoiler alert, they did make 2 different interactions with a certain character later on in this event based on if you already met him before or not. Okay, let me see. So upgrade. So, like, yeah, it's not to say that they couldn't have done that.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
I don't think it's so much a glitch, more so an oversight. Because, like, also remember when it came to Mizuki, kind of the same thing. Like, it was almost as though we were meeting her for the first time. Like, she was acting kind of like she hadn't met us before. And then we got to meet her again with her story event thing.
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall.
They don't look very satisfied. And anyway, like, so I guess part of me was kind of expecting that, but at the same time, part of me was kind of hoping, like, yeah, what we had together was special. Why?
An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees, or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills.
Okay, because I don't want to fire her. Okay, we're gonna train her. What exactly did we do? I don't know.
Whew. That should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Really? It's only been like 15 minutes.
Huh? Have we really?
Yeah, for real.
Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Just goes to show how well Navia explained it all. Couldn't have done it without Navia's guidance. And that sexy look she gave me.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly.
Well, I guess there you have it.
I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh?
Oh, yeah. It kind of does.
But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Huh. That almost sounds like something my aunt would have told me. Like, essentially take it one step at a time, right? Especially if it seems like something big and overwhelming.
Whoa, seeing her own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Okay, then. Okay, eclectic escapades, movie masterpieces, and mellow manner. By upgrading and expanding your facilities, you can increase the corresponding facilities' ticket sales. There's Navia again. As you upgrade your facilities and progress through various encounters, you'll attract more visitors to the park. By boosting ticket sales and visitor volume, you can further enhance the Cheval Moran Film Festival, or Film Fantasyland's overall revenue. Okay. So now we have to unlock all of the attractions here. Crab. I now pronounce this booth open! What, did you think I was gonna say I now pronounce you man and wife? Visitor volume, okay. Oh, I didn't read that. Uh-oh. Oh, what the... Okay, uh-oh. My Escoffier isn't all that built. Am I gonna be okay? In this challenge, you must approach the barrage firing device to destroy it. Use your special ability at the right moments to avoid the barrage more easily and get closer to the target device faster. Savuelto! Oh jeez. I love how we're being assaulted all to this classical music. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit... No, okay, no, never mind. It's not gonna be harder. Okay, now it is. Okay, so now we have to actually time it to where we don't get sunk. Ah. Okay, just one more. Okay, that's a full wall. Ugh. Oh, there was an opening in that one. Okay, well, I still did it, though. Okay, so maybe I could have just ran with the Escoffier, but, oh well. Better safe than sorry. The Peen Pauline.
We've gone over budget in quite a...
Okay, you say the same thing. Let's see... A Melusine? Whether it's through hiring, training, or automated salary distribution, costs will be incurred that use up your funds, so careful personnel management is required. Be aware that employees who you've hired but haven't assigned duties to yet will still require a salary. So basically, even if they're just standing there, it's like they're going to charge you for standing there. Or, well, sort of. Let me see. Let me see. Uncle Scimitar. Captain Ferment Ojus. Okay. Let me see what... Oops. Oh shit. No. Damn it. I messed up, didn't I? Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Psh. Well, I can't put him on there. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sure. Okay, Uncle Scimitar, you're just gonna do that. Oh. I'm looking forward to working with you. I feel like we've met before. Let's get rich together. I'm not sure if we have met him before. Maybe not. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what we're going for. Well. Let me see. Okay, it's right here. Oh, crud. Okay, well, fine. Hello, twin.
You've got this park off to a great start, partner. The ball's really starting to roll, huh?
Well, at least she still has the utmost confidence in me.
I can't wait to see how it'll all turn out. How exciting.
And she's just sitting there looking all prim and proper, and okay, now she's staring at me. Navia is staring at Navia. Anyhow. Ocean crab. Okay, no. Alright, well, now what though? Oh, that's what it is.
That unique aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my cooking this time. All right then, I'll just go with the flow. It's about time for a fresh new flavor.
Okay, let's see. At certain intervals, the specially invited master chef Escoffier will create new themed dishes based on your inspiration, or based on the inspiration you give her. This will bestow unique buffs on your operations. And okay, yeah, that's the ribs. Well, do I just... Because, I mean, there's really nothing else I can do. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can unlock this. Okay, what do I do here? Low satisfaction. Oh, jeez. Let's see. You'll receive satisfaction ratings from them based on the layout of their accommodations. The greater the total satisfaction, the higher your revenue. So, okay. I can. Alright. Oh, okay, this really is like the potion game again. Okay, this won't end well. Okay, this might end well. Well... Huh. I guess that'll have to do. Oh, oops. Let me leave. Marine. Jala! Not to be confused with Jala from Bionicle. Okay, I'll hire her. Wait, what? No staff available. What are you... oh. No staff available for... Really? Oh, jeez. Well, okay. My mistake. Okay, what do we got? Reach business level 5. Okay, on second thought... Let me actually see about this.
Oh, man.
And there he is!
Bro!
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
I know.
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kenichi's here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
So, if you have never met Aoife before, you would have a totally different interaction with him, from what I understand. But since I have met him before because of the event from before, we have this interaction with him, where it's like, oh, he already knows us.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
See, even Aurora knows that.
Fair point.
What is this?
Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Bungee jumping.
Why you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Kikuku.
Okay.
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's Cheval Moran.
Oh, no, never mind, yeah. Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one.
It's okay. I do too.
Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay. She won't have to ever know.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natland, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult.
Really?
It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I guess it does make sense.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too?
Apparently.
See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all.
In theory.
In that case, guess I better start over. Hi guys, my name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Nice to meet you, little bro.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore.
Spoiler alert. No one.
So, what about Kikuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Don't tell me someone kidnapped him.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now, even without Kikuku.
I'm a big kid now.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kikuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
What?
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Okay, yeah, now that makes sense.
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
If only we could put Paimon on mute.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying objects do. Who would have thought?
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about, left, right, and center.
Where the hell do you think we are?
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
Oh my. In other words, right now in this building, there could be not one awesome Saurus, but two.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Apparently not.
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
As it happens, Kenichi and I were just heading over to the Pele Memoria for something else.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Do you really have that authority?
Wait, since when was that up to you?
See?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Back when we first met Kakuku in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Empty heads. Also, here. I'm your granny. Do what I say.
Yeah!
Okay, well, anyway. I still wish we could go in there.
Nothing new there. The first few days of every month are always noisy.
Okay. Why is she checking her hat?
Nothing new there. The first few days of every month are always noisy.
You already said that. Oh, hey, I remember you. Hello there. Still feeling the pressure? Under pressure.
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there? What's all that commotion?
Jeez. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to you. Especially since your eyebrows are awful. Oh no, he's being shanked. Oh, Risley's there.
No way, bro!
Okay, good. Novalet has his voice.
Did he say he came from Natlan?
Okay, and Risley also has his voice. Interesting. So Ray Chase and Joe Zieja are here. Okay. I'm sorry I messed up your name. Ironically, I did sort of one time talk to him. It was in a comment in a Brianna Knickerbocker stream, but, well, I guess it counts, sort of, maybe, I don't know.
No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
These words, is it possible to use them in a sentence like this?
Oh no.
For real now.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
Yes, we do. He's a bro. He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A saurian friend of a human friend!
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
And then are you going to bang Clorinde?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work.
Okay, I guess Clorinde can wait.
If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
Where's the gun?
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
Apparently, but...
I've seen his photo in the papers.
Oh, okay.
But as for this other gentleman...
Yes, there are other women who are thirsty about him, too.
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Risley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden.
Yup.
Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Well, I mean, he's harmless.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Aw, you made him sad.
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself.
Can you actually understand him?
Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
How are you gonna make him sign anything?
Sure thing, bro.
Okay, well, at least he's agreeing to it. This is a bit strange, but they really are a great pair of awesome Sorai. Oh my god, Lumine. Look at that smile she's giving, too. Like, she knows what she's doing.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Where's the gun? Oh, okay, so they found it.
Wow. It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wrightsley.
You're gonna go rough him up.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
Yeah, imagine. There's a freaking gun! Or, well, it's a cannon. But, yeah.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
That goes for me, too. Yes. It's literally, like, gonna be 2 a.m. for you.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Well, I guess we'll see. I might not be streaming for that much longer just because I'm getting kind of tired, but we'll see. I'll be continuing it on Sunday, though, so no worries there.
Marvelous. Thank you all.
Marvelous.
Well then, all that's left is to...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from Natlan.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Yeah, I have to admit it is.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies as a flying object.
Even though he's a living creature?
And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Oh god.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku. Excited?
Okay. I can help pass on a message to his friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
So I guess he's gonna be safe here with Novelette. Don't mention it.
Alright then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
Yes, my eyes will see us off for you. Happy New Year, everybody. Open it up and take a look.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Natland would soon start showing up all over the world, but I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro!
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kukuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro!
Gone. Stash it away for now. I can just keep opening and closing this as much as I want. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go back to Aoife and Auroron. Okay, now she's sitting down.
What's the situation? How bad is it?
There's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no. When I saw that Kukuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Have a good night.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kukuku just prefers high-rise living now.
Oh my god, really? He wants to live it up.
Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
What the hell?
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Alright, yep, so I guess see you then.
It's not that bad. Kukuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some veritable VIPs. My eyes can attest to that.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kukuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Marmonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Can he even do that?
But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kukuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
You'll just have to wait a bit longer.
Alright. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kukuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
Oh no.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
He doesn't sound disappointed either.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Okay. Alright, bro.
Yay, problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
Okay. So that's Act 1 finished. Okay. I'll take that. Let's go talk to Catherine.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Okay, got all that. Only 10 more days. All right. And last one. Okay. What do I get? Okay. I got Gumming randomly. I mean, I'll take it. I don't exactly use him a lot, but I'll take it. Oh, yeah, I really don't use him. Oh, she's up here. I was like, where's this coffee? Okay. There we go.
Mastery isn't just about raw strength, but learning to control and account for different variables. I can feel myself getting better at that by the day.
Okay, that might be, well, at least for now. I can do whatever else, like, off-screen. I mean, otherwise... Yeah, I did do some stuff earlier today, but... yeah, I'll just... take care of that. So that way I can just go take care of whatever later on. Okay, well, first, as much as I like Escoffier, I need to put my crutch back in.
We'll need a strategy.
Then I'll take this. And yeah, so I guess next time I'll continue on with the event. So I guess we'll be doing some bit of management at the amusement park and then doing whatever with this story. And I guess I'm just gonna have to like try to balance it out somehow. But yeah, that'll be for the stream on Sunday. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with what else I do. Stay golden and later, folks.